Hi everyone. I wanted to read you guys a book. It's one of my favorites. It is called Little Beaver and the Echo. And an echo, have you ever been in somewhere where you can kind of hear your own voice? And it echoes when you go like this and you kind of cover your ears and you talk, it kind of sounds funny. Yeah, it's like kind of like an echo. So here we go. The leader, Little Beaver and the Echo. Little Beaver lived all alone by the edge of a big pond. He didn't have any brothers, he didn't have any sisters, and worst of all, he didn't have any friends. See him right there? One day he was sitting by the side of the pond, and then he began to cry. And he cried out loud. Then he cried out louder. Suddenly, he heard something very strange. On the other side of the pond, someone else was crying too. Little Beaver stopped crying and listened, and the other crying stopped. Little Beaver was alone again. Boo-hoo, he said. Boo-hoo, said the voice from across the pond. Wah, said the little beaver. Wah, said the voice from across the pond. Little Beaver stopped crying. Hello, he called. Hello, said the voice from across the pond. Why are you crying? Said Little Beaver. Why are you crying? Said the voice from across the pond. Little Beaver thought for a moment. I'm lonely, he said. I need a friend. I'm lonely, said the voice from across the pond. I need a friend. Little Beaver couldn't believe it. On the other side of the pond lived somebody else who was sad and needed a friend. He got right into his boat and set off to find him. Is his boat? It was a big pond. He paddled and paddled and paddled, and he saw a young duck swimming in circles all by himself. I'm looking for someone who needs a friend, said Little Beaver. Was it you who was crying? I do need a friend, said the duck, but it wasn't me who was crying. I'll be your friend, said Little Beaver. Come with me. So the duck jumped into the boat. See the little duck? They paddled and paddled. Then they saw a young otter sliding up and down the banks all by himself. We're looking for someone who needs a friend, said Little Beaver. Was it you who was crying? I do need a friend, said the otter, but it wasn't me who was crying. We'll be your friends, said Little Beaver and the duck. Come with us. So the otter jumped into the boat. See the otter? Well, then they paddled and paddled, and then they saw a young turtle sunning himself all alone on a rock. We're looking for someone who needs a friend, said Little Beaver. Was it you who was crying? I do need a friend, said the turtle, but it wasn't me who was crying. We'll be your friends, said Little Beaver, and the duck and the otter. Come with us. See the turtle? Going to join them on the boat. So the turtle jumped into the boat, and they paddled and paddled until they came to the end of the pond. Here lived a wise old beaver in a mud house. See this little house? All alone. Little Beaver told him how they had paddled all around the pond to find out who was crying. It wasn't the duck, he said. It wasn't the otter. And it wasn't the turtle. Who was it? Hmm. It was the echo, said the wise old beaver. Where does he live? Asked little Beaver. On the other side of the pond, said the wise old beaver. No matter where you are, the echo is always across the pond from you. Well, why is he crying? Said little Beaver. When you are sad, the echo is sad, said the old wise beaver. And when you're happy, the echo is happy. But how can I find him and be his friend? Asked little Beaver. He doesn't have any friends, and neither do I. Except for me, said the duck. And me, said the otter. And me, said the turtle. Little Beaver looked surprised. Yes, he said, I have lots of friends now. He was so happy that he said it again very loudly. I have lots of friends now. And then from across the pond, a voice answered him. I have lots of friends now. He heard the echo. You see, said the wise old beaver, when you're happy, the echo is happy. And when you have friends, he has friends too. Hooray! Shouted little Beaver, and the duck, and the otter, and the turtle all together. And the echo shouted back to them, Hooray! There's the beaver and all his friends. The end. I hope you like the story. Okay, have a good day. Bye.